today I've experienced something that I've never experienced before, and it doesn't mean that I'm not gonna experience it again, but um, it was really like marking. You know, I met a girl, and we were talking, and we were both relaxed. You know, maybe she was a little bit stressed out because we had to be in the car together and we don't know each other, but I was pretty relaxed. And I'm always stressed out. That's how all my life I've been. But respective, like relatively speaking, to all my life, I've been very relaxed when we met. So, you know, we had really good conversation. I feel like we both liked each other, and there was this like maybe nervousness about communicating to each other. We wanted to see each other again, and I have made it past that point right now because if you follow my videos, I started finally developing the courage of asking and really risking and putting like my pride aside and just to get the answer, you know. And it's really difficult. I've done that, you know. I asked her, okay, maybe we should meet up some time and no, make our own adventure or something like that. And she said yes. And this is not the amazing part. That's beautiful, of course. And she's beautiful too. It's like, wow, she's honestly, wow. She was, wow. She's really beautiful. She's such a human, like beautiful girl and human being in general. Um, like delightful presence. But then when we were texting, you know, when you text someone, it's like you just met. It's like even you don't even realize you just met. You know, at some point, like holy shit, when did I even meet this person? You know, when the butterflies kind of wear out a little bit. But I still had this whole tension the whole time, even after she left. And you know, we're texting, and I felt like I had to really like transcend my own personality. And I got, you know, I really got as close as possible of wanting to know if this human being, you know, and I think we all do when we meet someone, we're like, does that human being feel as tormented as I feel? You know, when you meet someone, you don't know if you're gonna make it, and if you ever will see each other, you feel so lucky that this happened, but at the same time, I mean, what are the odds? And is this gonna work? Is it not gonna work? What does it even mean that it works and it doesn't work? And you almost want to throw up, you know, and butterflies in the stomach and disgusting at the same time, tormenting. You know, talking over text and trying to get as close as possible to ask her, like, do you feel what I feel, you know? Uh, and then, and she's saying to me, oh, elaborate more. And then this is what I said. I said, and this is where this thing that never happened to me happened today. I said, listen, in all straightforwardness, am I the only one, like, who can't stop thinking about you since you came out of this car, of my car, or am I like just tripping? And first let me stop a little bit, because here for me is like, wow. I was like, dude, how does even such question exist? You know? And I think we all know this question. We feel it. We just like, it's so far away out of our ego possibility to even try, to even dare to put it out. But I think we all always ask, like, it's so close to us. We all want to know how the other person feels about us. And yet it's so simple. We could just ask. And I was like, wow. And you know, this is what's crazy, is that when she replied, she said, I'm not gonna lie, I have been thinking about you a lot. And this all within like 2 hours of us meeting. And you know, at this point, whether things happen or don't happen, it doesn't matter. But what matters is that wow, that universal experience, like it's that transcending, that wow, it's like wow. When you talk to girls or the opposite sex, usually there's a little bit of a game where you're trying to get them out to meet you, and they're trying to resist a little bit, and you're supposed to like go through the objections and make it work without being too needy, right? And I'm like, wow, this is like, what if, like, and I'm like, well, I was asking to like, wow, let me see through your cards. That's what I've done. I was like, yeah, let me see through your cards. This is my cards. And it's like the wall, the wall comes down, the fucking wow. And of course, it's a strong experience. I mean, wow. And especially when the other person says, yes, me too. So imagine like how many times you have feelings about things. And there's these other things that you don't know were they thinking of you, or they turn out to be your call in life, or something that also wants you, whether it's a person or hobby or call or action in that very moment that demands a decisiveness. And also look at the possibility of not having to play so many games. Look at how look how much like excitement we could go through immediately and efficiently. Instead of being always protective. And I guess like when you be too protective, we get the answer, even if it's a yes answer in the long term, because you protected enough to have a positive outcome. Like, yep, I took care of all the objections. It should be a yes. But even then, when you make it there, something's still missing. And I think what's missing, it's that breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air when you jump into the unknown. And before you jump before your brain knows. And I think that's what happened right there. This is why I said it's like the most beautiful thing, one of the most beautiful moments of my life, regarding, the person who took part in this experience. Of course, she's beautiful, and but the moment that happened, like just the moment, that thing that happened, the experience itself was like, wow, it's life-changing. I'm 100% sure about this. It was gonna turn me like into like a wanting to live life at every moment. Probably like it's going to be difficult, but it will be, because in modern society, you have to actually always ask, hey, is this okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? Otherwise, you're in trouble if you go too fast. And if you don't go too fast, and it's not about speed, but if you don't act, you miss on spontaneity, right? You get acceptance, but no spontaneity. And I think that's what slowly is gonna try to turn me to that more spontaneous human being now. So that was the experience, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Yeah. Talk soon.